everyone. My name is Sean. I am the Crypto Smith. Welcome to the Forge yet again. Unfortunately, today's video is not going to be a fun video. This is one of the videos I really don't care to make, but it's necessary for the community. I need you guys to get your head straight. That's why I'm doing this. So you probably already know StableFund had an issue with the matic contract. And it's been an issue that's been ongoing for a couple of weeks, I believe. I've seen people have issues with this over the last week to 2 weeks. And then it kind of came to a head when Michael and Hells, or some main devs for StableFund, they need to inject matic back into the contract, right? That's the contract we all interact with. You know, we deposit, redeposit, withdrawal from, and they weren't able to do that any longer. They had issues also. Now that's a serious problem. It's less serious when you're on our end because all we had to do was wait, try it a couple times, get out of the app and get back in, and then it would work. So we were able to get it to work. I personally never had any issues, which is odd, right? And it's kind of a curiosity to me on why that happens, but I'm not a blockchain developer. I don't know these things. All I know is I can tell you my personal experience. I've never had a problem, but I do know people who have. So, but having the dev had that same problem, that is a serious issue. Now, they said they were going to have an AMA today. Initially it was tomorrow, and then they corrected it to today on this Riverside app, and the Riverside app sucks, and they weren't able to do it, so they did a VC over on the Telegram group. I was able to listen in, and then I was able, when I got home, to re-listen to it, and then just kind of throw this video together. So this video isn't really all that well prepared, so there might be in like a live stream type format, but recorded. So what happened? So they had to stop the contract. So they stopped the contract. They stopped withdrawals and deposits for matic, and we can go over here, and I can show you, this is my account, and this is on staking. If I do withdraw reward, this is what it says. We have closed the deposit for matic, hence the reason why you're having errors with deposits on matic. There's a looping issue in the matic contract, and devs are working to migrate basically to a V2. Well, we were not experienced. So basically they're working on a workaround for these issues. Hopefully, once they relaunch, we won't have the issues. Now, snapshot of all investors' data will be taken and migrated to the new contract, so you don't need to worry about your staked funds, and rewards will be exactly the way it was. So everything is going to be the same. They're going to deploy the contract the 26th, which is basically 6 days from now. All funds from V1 have been removed and will be injected back once V2 is live. Please bear with us, right? Insufficient balance, right? That's just the normal error you would get. Okay, I understand. So I understand this. Unfortunately, most people don't, and they panic. Because most people, I'm just going to say, aren't mature. Okay, I don't want to insult everybody, but I will if I have to. I don't mind. But most people just aren't mature enough to understand risk versus rewards. So on the 26th, everything's going to be back, right? I have faith it's going to. I really don't have a choice because it's locked up at this point, right? I've got 9,557 matic out there that I can't touch. Now, I really couldn't touch it anyway until I got it out of the contract, and I can only get 6,400 out at any one time. So there's still some there. So it's never just available to you until it's actually in your own wallet, in your own DeFi wallet, on your Ledger or wherever on your MetaMask. But there's a risk there. Now, I want to talk to you guys about risk versus reward. I mean, people just don't understand because they're emotional and they're just not mature enough to really be investing into crypto. And why do I say that? I say that because everybody is all happy. You know, we're all Yahtzee and Mai Tais while things are going well. And we say, and we tell ourselves, and we tell others that I have faith in this project. I have faith in the devs, and I have faith in the community, but you really don't. You only have faith and trust it when things are going perfectly. When there's a hiccup, there's a bump, there's a technical glitch, there's some other issue that might come up, you're the first one to panic. You're panicking. You want to take all your money out. I can't believe this happening. I knew it was a rug pull. Why did I get into this? Okay, you're not a qualified investor. You should not be investing in crypto. You should take your money out, go put it in the bank, right, where it's guaranteed. And what do you get for that guaranteed money? Let me show you here. These are the absolute top APYs paying out on CDs and banks. And these are guaranteed rates. And these are guaranteed your money because these banks are backed by Federal Depository Insurance Corporation, or whatever that is. 3.3% is the top, right? 3.75%, even a little bit better. But this is the best you're going to see out there in a guaranteed environment. Look at over here. This is the national average. 1 year APY What does that mean? Well, let's see. Let's look down here at Chase, huge bank, big institution, 1 year CD term, 0.5%. You know what that means? That means you're going to get $5 a year for putting $1,000 in their bank. They're going to take that $1,000 and they're probably going to make 30%, 40% over that year while they're loaning it out to other people. Maybe they make 10%, right? But still, that's a massive difference between what they're paying you and what they're getting. But if you want guaranteed interest in a guaranteed product, put it in a bank. Take it out of crypto. You don't deserve it. People who get into crypto and get it, especially in DeFi, right? This is the lower end, the lower tier of crypto. You have to take high risk in order to get high rewards. You can't have one without the other. You're not going to take high risk and get really low rewards. That doesn't make any sense at all, right? There's no logic to that. I'm willing to take a lot of risk so I can get a lot of reward. That's how this works. I tell you guys every video, we could wake up tomorrow and this project could be gone. Poof, it's out of there. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. It's just gone. We took that risk. I was okay with it because I actually put money in that I can afford to lose. Another one of those staples of crypto investing, or really any investing. So I'm sorry to be such, a hard ass on this, but it really irritates me to see the vast number of people in the Telegram group who are panicking and fudding, and I knew it was a scam. It's maddening. Now, is this a scam? I don't know. I have no proof for you. I've got nothing. I have trust and faith. That's all I have, right? What's going to happen on the 26th when they start that V2, inject all the liquidity back in it? What are you going to do? Are you going to be the guy that pulls all your money out and runs away and say, oh, I knew it was a scam. I knew there's something wrong with it. I knew it was too good to be true. If you're that guy, I'd say take your money and put it in the bank, right? You should not be in crypto. Or if you're that girl. Also, if you panic sold your BUSD and BNB, which is just fine, by the way, because a lot of people did panic sell, but these two chains are still running just fine. So no, Michael didn't run off with your money. If he did, he would have taken all of this in BUSD, right? And it's still there and it's still trading and you can still make deposits and withdrawals on it. You think he's going to leave that money in there? I don't think so. So these are still working. Matic is not working. You're going to have to wait till the 26th. Again, I don't know what to tell you guys. You have to have faith. Unfortunately, we want to tell ourselves that we're part of a community, and we're here for the community and we want to do what's right. But that's not the truth. Basically, what it is we're just a bunch of individuals who are out for ourselves, who are in a group, and we like to call ourselves a community. But somebody who's really in a community and cares about the community and want to grow that, right? That's somebody who's going to do the selfless thing and be like, hey, I understand that there's an issue with one of these chains. I'm going to do the adult responsible thing and leave it alone. If I have got BUSD or BNB in there, why would I take it out? There is no issue with mine. But people who are individuals, who are only looking out for themselves, they're going to go and they're going to panic and they're going to get out and they're going to say, oh, there's something going on. This chain's next, BUSD's next, right? That's not how this works, right? Michael's not going to pull out the smaller amount of matic and leave BUSD in there. Like, that's idiotic, right? And if that's the way you think, you're an idiot. I think I've covered what's going on, right? Everything is going to be back in there on the 26th. They're even going to auto compound each day for you on your matic balance. So you're not missing out on anything, even though 6 days, I don't know, what would I miss out on? Like, matic tokens, I'm not sure, somewhere around there. Not a huge deal. Doesn't matter to me. I'm going to be just fine. But there were a lot of people who ended up taking about $2.5 million out of the BUSD contract because they panic sold because they're not well-adjusted, mature investors who know what they're doing. So while we're on the subject of risk, I would just like to remind everybody out there that every single crypto project has risk, every one of them. If you have tokens, you bought into some DeFi, you bought into some community or meme token, or even if you bought into some of the other, blue chips. I mean, let's take Solana, for example. How many times has that blockchain been locked up and frozen, right? Where it doesn't work. And this is one of those top 10, top 15 blockchains out there. And that's had many problems. Do you think people, when those lock up, do you think they say, oh, I told you it was a scam, told you it was a rug pull the whole time, right? They didn't have access to the tokens. They couldn't sell, they couldn't buy, they couldn't do anything. There's risks literally in every single project out there, right? If you don't hold the money in your own wallet, in your hand, there's risk. You're getting a high reward. You have to take the high risk, right? And if it rug pulls or it's gone or it turns into a Ponzi or scam or whatever, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to be upset about it for a little bit, and then I'm going to move on like an adult, and I'm going to probably get back into some other, DeFi project. That's what I'm going to do. And lastly, I'd like to mention, the same thing Michael mentions, that trust is a two-way street. You have to trust the developer has to trust the community, right? If he doesn't trust the communities, they're going to do the right thing, then he's got nothing. He doesn't want to put any more money into it. He's going to put any more effort into it. He's getting money, so he has a financial interest in this off the trading. And if everybody wants to pull their funds out, there's no more trading. Therefore, there's no more incentive for him. So trust has to be earned on both sides of this. We have to trust the developer until they give us a reason not to trust them. And so far, I have no reason not to trust them. But now we're starting to give the developer a little reason not to trust us. Why? Because we're a bunch of morons out here, panicking, running around with our hair on fire. Oh my gosh, I knew it was a scam the whole time. Be calm. You got 6 days to wait. Let's wait the 6 days. Let's see what happens. Now, there were more updates that went on in the AMA. I'm not going to air them out here. That's for my Saturday live stream that we're going to have 3 o'clock my time. I'll let you guys know about it, and we'll go over, of course, this issue as well, because I'm sure there's going to be some people who've got questions. But you're just going to have to chill out. You got to chill out and trust the process. They've communicated with us. And one more thing real quick. I got asked questions about why did they not let us know? Why didn't they let us know first that they were going to stop all of the withdrawals and deposits? Well, I think any wise person could answer that themselves. What would have happened had Michael come out and say, hey, tomorrow we're going to have to freeze everything because there's some problems with the contract and it's going to be locked up for 7 days or 6 days and you're not going to be able to get to your matic tokens. What do you think would have happened? It would have absolutely crashed the project. Everybody who could take out would have taken out. And let me be honest with you guys, yesterday when I did my withdrawal and recompounding, I actually considered taking mine out because I knew there was an AMA coming today and I knew there was something big going on and I knew there was problems with the contract. So I'm a pessimist at heart, even though crypto has helped me get over that. And now I'm more calm about it. I thought maybe I should just go ahead and take that time to withdraw everything I could, and use that excuse to put it in my ledger and go through that process. But I thought better of that, right? And why? Because I have a community that I've built and I want to be honest. And if I wasn't willing to get on video and say, hey, everybody, this is what I'm doing and this is why I'm doing it, and giving you the chance maybe to do the same thing I'm doing if you're in it, and at least let you know what I'm thinking, I didn't think that would be the honest thing to do. So I didn't do it. I left it in there, as you can see, but I very much considered removing it yesterday, just in case there was a problem. But again, that wouldn't have been fair to you guys. I want to be honest about it. So I left it in. I'm writing this out with you. I didn't have any warning. Okay. I don't know Michael or anybody. Nobody gave me a tip that this was going to happen. I just had that feeling that they were going to have to do something to fix contract issues. And that always means going to a V2. That means locking up your funds for a period of time until they get everything sorted out, and then, re-inject that money back on the back end. But so that's where I'm at. Hopefully you guys can see where I'm coming from and you understand. I do get really irritated. People in the Telegram group, read the messages, read the pinned messages before you ask a bunch of questions that have been asked literally hundreds of times. It's super easy. It takes 5 minutes to go through and you'll understand what's going on. And most of those questions you have will be answered. So there we have it. That's the update for today. I hate to do these kind of things, but sometimes you got to come out and say, hey, let's keep it real. You have really high risks with these really high rewards. You do not deserve one without the other. You cannot get all of the benefits and none of the risks. That doesn't work that way. Be honest with yourself. If you're not somebody who can take these risks, you're not somebody who can get through these rough times, you need to take your money out and you need to go somewhere else and stay out of crypto. So that's it for me for today. I will see you guys on Saturday on my live stream. Unless you watch my other content, you'll probably see me on a video later today or tomorrow. But having said all that, guys, I am out of here. You guys have a great night.